Don't take this out of context, but it's almost like a obesity style autopsy where I'm trying to get to the root, but I'm starting with the end. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ricardo from Unrestricted. Boom. First, let me say thanks for subscribing, guys. I love all the love that I'm getting. Anyway, onto the video. Alright guys, so my last few videos have been about mukbangs, SSBBWs, morbid obesity. I'm just trying to figure out some of the reasons why people would get that big. Now there's so many different reasons. I have a different reason. I didn't get so big, but I got big. I was 22 stone, as I've said before. I think that's 308 pounds. Me doing these videos on these ladies, people are like, well Rick, how the hell do you plan to help people by just promoting this on your channel? This is how I see it. Don't take this out of context, but I'm trying to get to the root cause on the reason why people gain weight in the first place. Now everyone has many different individual routes and paths to being overweight, obese, morbid obese, chubby. Everyone has their own individual path, but to get really extremely morbid obese, I'm trying to figure that out. What is the reason behind this? So it's almost like I'm trying to work backwards now to see where they're at, and I'm working backwards. What was the step before that, and what was the step before that, and what was the step before that? So it's almost like, don't take this out of context, but it's almost like a obesity style autopsy where I'm trying to get to the root, but I'm starting with the end and I'm working my way backwards. That's how I see it. That's what I'm trying to do. People got into my comments and this is, what are you doing this for? I let them know. People was like, well, there's better ways to do it, and I'm like, well, the other ways to do it has been done, or people are doing it. Check out Obese to Beast or Bricks Fitness. Those guys are doing it and they're doing it really well. No one's doing it the way that I'm doing it. No one's asking the questions that I'm asking, I've seen, and if there is, put me onto them. I would like to see. A goal of mine and a mission of mine is to help and assist every man, woman and child that is overweight, chubby, obese, morbid obese. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal. All right, I got videos 3 years ago saying this. So my question to you is, who have the chubby, fat, overweight or obese got? That was a question, by the way, and don't worry, I'll wait for your answer. Exactly, so I'm stepping forward to be that hero for the chubby children and adults, the overweight children and adults, the obese children and adults, depressed, stressed and anxious children and adults. As I know how all of them feel. There was no heroes when I was growing up. Exactly, so there it is. And my driver is still the same. My goal is still the same. My thought process is still the same. So guys, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just changing my strategy. Now I have seen an issue and I'm going to address the issue. The issue is, why are people getting morbidly obese? That's it. That's what I wanna do. But this is very extreme levels, I know. Very extreme levels. But again, there is something behind it. And I seem to believe I'm getting closer. You guys in the comments as well have definitely been helping, giving me different perspectives. So far from the videos that I've done, and based on the feedback and even me watching them back, it seems to me that one, the most obvious is that there's some underlying issue in regards to mental health. The issue could have been triggered and stemmed from their childhood, especially when I'm talking about Amberlynn Reid. From watching her videos, she has shared that there's been some kind of trauma from a very young age. And another thing that I've noticed as well, regardless if it's negative or positive, they're getting attention that they've never seemed to get before. And they do get more positive attention than they ever got growing up. If they grew up overweight but nearly no positive attention, they're getting positive and they're getting negative. And most of the time it's more negative than positive, but they're still the center of attention. People come, turn up, rock up, click on just to see them, just to comment on them, just to watch them. So they're loving that. So for the first time, they feel like they're important and they got that sense of belonging, almost like being a part of a community. They made friends through this. It's just that first time sense of belonging. And another thing, I won't mention their name, but someone in the comments made a good point, was a lot of them have food addictions and they're gonna binge anyway. So why not binge and monetize it? Those are the three things that I can say, you know what, it's starting to make sense. I'm starting to get a bigger picture to the root and the reason why people do this. The reason why people are putting it out anyway, but still not the root of the reason why they are that size in the first place. I'm gonna keep going, guys, and I'm gonna keep trying. So if that is curbing your curiosity to the reason why I'm doing videos like this with people like this, then this is the reason why. I'm using them as an autopsy to study, to work backwards to find the reason and the roots why people get to that size. I'm signing this video off here, guys. It's your boy Ricardo, and I'm out. Boom.